For most of you, I think you know me, but I am a retired law enforcement officer, 9/11 first responder. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a trans queer man. I did come here first 10 years ago. I can't believe it. When I thought about that, I said, wait a minute. But I came here as a law enforcement officer who was struggling around race and law enforcement. There was a couple incidents that happened at the job that split the squad room, black and brown and white. And you definitely knew who was racist and who wasn't. And so I started asking those questions. We didn't get taught the history between the black community and the police in the academy. So I started asking some real important questions. And I needed some guidance from somewhere. And someone said, a friend of mine said, come to the Revolutionary Love Conference. And I did. I attended, and after a few days, I decided to keep coming back. Middle helped me navigate my responsibility as someone who was white privileged and a law enforcement officer. When it came to race, I'm not gonna lie, there were some real uncomfortable moments. But you hung in there with me, and I hung in there with you. I listened, I learned, I unlearned those white supremacy lies that had been taught in church, in school, and even at home. While doing this work, I started connecting the dots and started seeing the similarities of oppression and lies that we were being told in the LGBTQ2S+ community. It helped me deconstruct the walls of suppression I was living with, and gender identity was part of that for me. Pathways and opportunities were here at Middle for me to wrestle with myself and transform into the man I am today. We strive here to honor everyone, and each of us are encouraged to live our truths of all kind, including each of our unique identities. It is made clear to each of us unconditional love by God, unconditional love by humans that I was taught here, and that we all, no matter who we are, have a seat at God's table. I know some of you who are here, or some who are listening out there, may be struggling with some of the same things. I ask you to join the movement. Go to middlechurch.org and become a member, and be sure to sign up for a new members class online so that we can get to know you better. And part of being the movement, in any movement, is financial responsibility. And so I ask that you scan the QR code on the screen for Venmo, or go to middlechurch.org and donate to give online, and complete the 3-year pledge to the Middle Rising campaign on the website. What I say to you all today, what I've learned the most here, is silence is complicit, and apathy is never an option. Thank you for being my family.